just heard, preach the importance of the short memory of, forgetting about it at midnight and moving on, getting ready for the next one. That next one is Arkansas, who's 11-5, as I mentioned. They lost their conference opener at home to Vanderbilt, 88-71. As in now two teams with similar color schemes will battle it out here in Tuscaloosa on this Sunday afternoon. Let's get to the starting lineups, and we will start with the Alabama Crimson Tide, coached by Christy Curry in her 13th season. As I mentioned, 14-1 overall, 0-1 in SEC play, and 32 in the net. And back to your regularly scheduled starting lineup programming. Tamia Scott, the senior, transfer from Middle Tennessee. She wears number 15. She's back in the starting lineup, averaging just under 8 points per game. Diana Collins, the junior guard out of Lilburn, Georgia, the transfer a few years ago from Ohio State, who wears number 20, is in the lineup as well. She's coming off of a really strong game against South Carolina, had 17 on 7 of 13 shooting against the Gamecocks. Essence Cody, the junior forward from Valdosta, Georgia, returns to the lineup. 14.5 points per game, 5.5 boards per contest for number 21, Essence Cody. Carly Weathers, the senior guard from Loretto, Tennessee, is in the lineup yet again. She's number 22. She stands at 5'11", and she is the one, as I say every broadcast, that'll fill up the stat sheet. Just over 9 points a game, just under 6 boards a game. She'll bring in the assists, the blocks, the steals. She'll do just about everything that has to be done if Alabama wants to win. And finally, Jessica Timmons, the redshirt senior guard out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She wears number 23. She's the team's leading scorer at 15.3 points per game. Had kind of a tough day against South Carolina, had 12 points. 10 of those came in the second quarter. Wasn't super efficient shooting the basketball. She'll hope to get back on the right track today against Arkansas. And I will add, injury notes have been a story for this team, but as it stands right now, the only update remains that Eris Lester is out indefinitely. Otherwise, Alancey Ramsey good to go, and obviously, since she's in the lineup, Essence Cody is also good to go. Before we get to the Arkansas starting lineup, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. Here's the starting lineup for Kelsey Music in her first season in Fayetteville, leading the Arkansas Razorbacks, who sit at 11-5, 0-1 in the SEC, a net ranking at 100. So again, that's a very fluid metric. As it stands right now, this is a quad 4 game for Alabama. That means this is one they have to take care of. The lineup looks like this. We begin with the Oral Roberts transfer following her head coach, Talea Jones, the senior guard who wears number 10 out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Jones, last year an All-Summit performer, the Summit Newcomer of the Year 2 seasons ago. She's averaging nearly 18 points a game. Yvette Mayberry, the redshirt senior who transferred in from Kansas, gets the start as well. She wears number 11. She's averaging just under 8 points a contest. Very good free throw shooter, so you got to be careful about putting her on the line. Ashlyn Clarkson, the junior center out of Arizona, a transfer from Eastern Arizona, wears number 21. She starts today, averaging just under 5 points a game and just under 6 rebounds a game. So a big presence on the glass. That'll be somebody that Essence Cody will be battling with down low. Bonnie Dees, this is a fun stat line. The freshman out of Melbourne, Australia. She doesn't shoot it very efficiently, but she averages directly at 11 points a game and 10.2 rebounds a game. So a guard at 5'9", averaging a double-double. Very impressive stuff. Bonnie Dees will be an interesting matchup for Alabama. And finally, rounding out the starting lineup for the Razorbacks, the Oklahoma native who transferred in from Oral Roberts, Emily Robinson. She was the freshman of the year in the Summit League a few seasons ago. She's a junior who wears number 23, 8.4 points a game, just over 4 rebounds a contest for Emily Robinson, who stands at 5'10". Alumni Day, so a lot of folks in the house here at Coleman, including some legends. I see our good friend Rick Moody over there with the Neon folks in the stands. You got a lot of former players in town as well. They had an event earlier today around shoot-around. They had a function last night at a local establishment. So really, really special weekend for the Tide. They will look to make sure it is a victorious Sunday here in Tuscaloosa. Alabama will come out in the home whites with the crimson numbering and lettering. Arkansas basically in reverse. The away reds with the white numbering and lettering. Glad that you're with us here in Tuscaloosa. Gray Robertson in for Roger Hoover. We've got Jerry Kelly back in the studio. Ethan Carabin kicking it on the courtside cam. And the boss man himself, Jim Carabin, is here as well. So we have the whole gang ready to rock and roll in Coleman Coliseum. It'll be 21 versus 21 for the opening tip. Essence Cody for the Crimson Tide and Ashlyn Clarkson for the Razorbacks. Officials are getting set. Both teams are in position. And we're all good. Cody versus Clarkson. Set to tip it off here in Tuscaloosa. It is won by Alabama and controlled by Diana Collins. Here she comes into the front court, off and running here in Tuscaloosa. Hand off to Jessica Timmons, who gets it back to the top of the arc. Now a swing to Scott. Right back to Timmons. Shot fake on the three. She'll drive. Stop. Thought about the pull-up. Instead, out to Scott. Tamia Scott lost the handle. Got it back. Looking around. Give to Weathers. Shot clock's at 10 as Carly sends away a teammate. High post feed to Cody. It's Cody looking for a cutter. Shot clock at 4. Cody now just has to take it. One dribble. Jumper up. No good. And a rebound by Arkansas. Collected by Dees. Bonnie Dees quickly ahead. Jones. Stutter step, 3 up, 3 good. No, rattled out on the right side. And still scoreless with 9:17 to go in the first quarter. It looked like a good shot from Jones. Now Scott drives in and kicks to Timmons. Timmons into the lane. Pass, Scott, wide open 3, and she hits. Tamia Scott left all alone, and Alabama's on the board, 3-0, a minute into our first of 4 10-minute quarters. This is Mayberry. Check that Jones on the right side. Picked up her dribble, now got it to Mayberry at the top of the key. Guarded by Timmons. Mayberry a couple steps in, pull up 3. Way off, hit the side of the backboard, no rim. Rebound Weathers. Alabama on the run. 8:40 to go in the first quarter. Weathers toss right to Scott, and out of the corner it's Timmons. She'll put up a 3 off the back iron, but Cody collects on the offensive board. Out to Collins, who resets to Scott now. Tamia, a couple dribbles in. She'll pop back out to Timmons, who resets with the shot clock at 10. High post feed to Essence Cody. Cody looking for a cutter. No one was there, and she threw it away right into the waiting arms of Emily Robinson. Robinson wants to run for Arkansas. She'll take it herself. Fadeaway jumper is no good in the lane. A lot of traffic, and she is fouled as Emily Robinson will head to the line for 2, with Alabama leading 3-0, 8:11 to go in the first quarter. There's a lot of traffic. I will say the foul was on Tamia Scott, so that's her first. Robinson misses the first attempt of the line. She's a 67.7% shooter at the stripe. Second attempt is good. So the Hogs are on the board. Alabama throws it in, leading 3-1. 2 minutes in now to the opening quarter. Diana Collins, right side pass to Timmons. Looking high post again, it's not there. A lot of contact with Cody and Clarkson. Timmons, couple dribbles in, pull up, jumper's good. It's a long 2. It was nasty work. Her defender hit the deck. It's 5-1 Alabama, 7:50 to go in the first. Arkansas quickly ahead. It's Bonnie Dees backing down Weathers into the lane, almost traveled. Kicked it out to Mayberry. Shot fake, drive. She almost traveled. Now she's tied up. Diana Collins got her hands in there. Jump ball stays with Arkansas with 7:40 to go in the first. Good defense by the Crimson Tide. Mayberry will throw it in. Out to Jones. Up top to Dees. Shot fake, she'll attack middle against Cody. Wild layup, too strong. Backside rebound Timmons for Alabama. She throws it ahead, but too far for Weathers, and it's picked off by Robinson. Now Arkansas is coming back. Robinson will drive, and her shot was blocked. A lot of contact, no foul. Picked up by the Tide. Here comes Collins now on the run. Alabama leading 5-1. To Cody for 3. No, off the side. And a rebound by Arkansas and Emily Robinson. Robinson across half court. Boy, this is the pace Arkansas wants. Kick to the corner. This is Dees for three, and she hits. Bonnie Dees is a 25% three-point shooter. Just made it 5-4 Alabama. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Collins into the front court, give to Weathers. Now left side to Timmons on the wing, looking down low. No opening, up top to Scott instead. Around to Weathers' screen. Scott drives, and a nice little kiss off the glass goes. Off balance, not an easy shot. It's 7-4 Alabama. 6:35 to go in the first. Arkansas passes it right side to Mayberry. Trying to go baseline, threw it into traffic. It was tipped and taken by Collins, who saved it to Cody. Now up to Carly Weathers, who takes it across half court. Weathers back to the middle. Give left side to Collins. Timmons flashes instead. Back up top to Carly Weathers for three. Alabama's knocking them down. 10-4 tied. 6:05 to go in the opening quarter. Robinson into the front court. Left side pass to Mayberry. She was looking right at the rim. She was thinking about it. Now she'll pull from three. Good. Yvette Mayberry, the redshirt senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, hits a three. It's 10-7 Alabama over Arkansas. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Boy, the pace punishing between these two. Timmons has it left wing, and I was about to comment on all the contact down low. Clarkson and Cody were pretzeled up together with their arms. I don't even know if a foul was called. They stopped play because it was a foul on Clarkson. And now Cody checks out. Naomi Jones is in. Well, they gave a foul to Cody. Must have been a double foul on Clarkson and Cody. Alabama throws it into Timmons on the right wing. Timmons backs up. High post feed, Naomi Jones. 8 on the shot clock. No one's becoming available. She'll hand it off to Timmons, who turns around to screen, pulls up a J just inside the three-point line, but misses it short, and a rebound by Bonnie Dees. Here comes Dees, handoff to Robinson. Long three straight away, rattles out, no good. Rebound soaring in by Naomi Jones. Quick feed up ahead to Collins. Collins around Jones. Gives it right side. It's a long three for Weathers that almost dies between the backboard and the rim. The rebound slowly came down, was knocked out of bounds, and that'll send us to a timeout with Arkansas getting possession when we come back. Alabama 10, Arkansas 7, 4:59 to go in the opening quarter here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. From Well, fun and games happening in Coleman Coliseum on Back to Work Day. They're doing a layup challenge in extremely long ties. So, God bless them. As someone who wears occasionally long ties, I can't say this can get in the way, but you know, both those young ladies handled things well. So far, Alabama's been handling Arkansas's pace okay. It's 10-7 Crimson Tide, 4:59 to go in the opening quarter. Tamia Scott has 5 points to lead the way. Weathers has 3. Timmons has 2. Arkansas with 3 from Dees, 3 from Mayberry, and a singular point from Emily Robinson. I mean, shooting, Alabama's got the edge. It's so early, rebounding fairly even. It doesn't feel like Alabama's rushing all that much, but Arkansas right now is making threes to keep hanging around here in the midway point of the first quarter. And maybe kind of the only nit I have to pick about Alabama kind of playing to Arkansas's pace is there have been 2 turnovers that have been pretty sloppy in transition, just trying to do a little bit too much. If Alabama can reel that in, just play their game, they'll be fine. Your 5 on the floor are Weathers, Scott, Timmons, Naomi Jones, Diana Collins. For Arkansas, it is Talea Jones, Maria Anais Rodriguez, Harmony Ware. See who else. You got Marin Archer and Bonnie Dees as Arkansas throws it in and breaks Alabama's pressure with Harmony Ware. Right side pass to Rodriguez. She'll attack baseline, knock down Naomi Jones, and got called for the personal foul. It's that elbow. Can't use that elbow to create space. Jones was in a good position. Rodriguez kind of knocked her out the way. Now Alabama brings it up, leading 10-7, 4:42 left in the opening quarter. Timmons has it up top, handoff to Weathers as she moves in front of the Arkansas bench. Back up top to Timmons, long pass, right corner, it's Collins. She'll attack, stop, shot clock at 10, someone needs to go help her. Out to Scott with 6 on the shot clock. Scott around a Jones screen, will stop and pull up for 3 and hit. Oh, that possession had disaster written all over it, and Tamia Scott said, I'll take care of it, don't worry. It's 13-7 Alabama as Arkansas runs ahead with Ware. She'll attack right side. Shot up, contested by Jones, no good, and knocked out of bounds by the Tide with 4:09 to go in the first quarter. What a shot by Tamia Scott. 8 points already. Now the Hogs will throw it in. Robinson will trigger. Quickly into Jones, who got around a screen and had a wide open shot on the right block. 2-pointer good. It's 13-9 Alabama. 4 minutes flat to go here in the opening quarter. Collins across the timeline, shrugging off Bonnie Dees. Up top to Scott, who tried to flip it back to Collins, and it went to Jones, and then Collins collected, and then she drove and made a circus layup. Just how you drew it up. It's 15-9 Alabama. 3:43 to go in the first. Dees across half court. Left side pass is Rodriguez for 3. That's off the iron, no good. White collects for the O board. She'll flip around. Turnaround jumper is too strong. Backside rebound Timmons after Ware misses the 2-point attempt, and Alabama rushes ahead. Timmons around a Jones screen for 3, no good. And the rebound is collected by Dees. Bonnie Dees on the run, has numbers. Give left side to Harmony Ware. She came under the basket, made it a right side layup that went down. 15-11 Alabama. 3:06 to go here in the opening quarter. Collins ahead. Give to Timmons. Hand off to Collins. She'll dribble to her right. Stop. Step back. Out to Timmons now. Looking down low. There's the lob to Jones. It was too strong and went out of bounds. Last touched by Alabama. Subs are coming. Wyatta, Jennings, Ace Austin, Alancia Ramsey all in. Weathers, Scott, Timmons all take a seat. Jenna Lawrence is entered for the first time for Arkansas. 15-11 Alabama, 2:54 to go in the quarter. Arkansas quickly breaks the pressure. It's 2-on-1. Ware, right side pass to Rodriguez for 3, and that rattles down. Maria Anais Rodriguez, under 20% from 3 on the year, just made it 15-14 Alabama, 2:37 to go in the quarter. Austin into the front court. Give to Collins, tipped right back to Austin, who goes around the right side. Back up top to Diana Collins. Looking down low, it's not there. Now she'll drive, left side of a lane. Backing down, little flip to Jennings. Her floater in the paint is no good, too strong. Rebound Arkansas. Robinson rushes forward, tosses it left side. It's Lawrence for 3. That rattles out. Big rebound Jones, who flips it ahead to Collins. Diana Collins left side. She'll attack Robinson. Got double teamed as Rodriguez came to help. Now up top to Jennings for 3, and Wyatta has her first triple of the season. the Baylor transfer, knocks it home. It's 18-14 Alabama. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good defense by Austin on Robertson, not giving her any room. Ahead to Rodriguez, trying to drive. Cross court left side, it's Lawrence. Lawrence poked away, but she got it back. Out to Rodriguez, who almost had it stolen. Now it's loose and picked up by Austin. To Collins, great hustle by the Crimson Tide. Now Collins in transition, layup good. The effort and the grit of this team personified in that exchange. 20-14 Alabama, and now Robinson throws it away. Where cut too soon. Emily Robinson thought she was still there. It was almost like she was throwing it to me, but I'm not on her team. And Alabama's got it back with 1:16 to go in the opening quarter, leading by 6. Crowd starting to get into it too as Austin brings it into the front court. High post feed to Ramsey, down low to Cody, who's back in. It was tipped away and taken by Jones for Arkansas. The leading scorer for the Hogs hasn't done much. He'll give it to Lawrence, who swings it left side for 3, where was no good, and it's rebounded by Austin. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Ace Austin, stopped by Robinson at the top of the arc. Now swing left side. Collins thought about the 3. She'll attack instead. Cross-court pass. It's Jennings. She'll just miss this one, but Ramsey collects the board. Ramsey left side, good. Lancia Ramsey soared in and stole away that rebound. 22-14, 31 seconds to go in the quarter. Arkansas has it right wing. It's Jones. Driving middle. She had to back out. Jennings came to help. Swing left side to Ware. Ware will attack. She'll put up a kind of an awkward jumper from the left elbow that's no good. Rebound to Alabama. 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Austin has it with 9, with 8, with 7. Ace driving baseline. Give Jennings left corner. 3 rattles home. She gives a little look to the fans on that side as the quarter ends. A 10-0 run by the Tide in the last 2 minutes and 1 second, helped out by the first 2 threes of the year for Wyatta Jennings. Off to quarter number 2 in Tuscaloosa. Alabama 25, Arkansas 14. A lot more action to come. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Honoring some former players on Alumni Day here in Tuscaloosa, and so far doing the alums proud. Crimson Tide. Alabama leads Arkansas 25-14 here at Coleman Coliseum, the SEC home opener for Alabama. And we'll dive into the stats. A very efficient first quarter for the Crimson Tide. 10 of 18 from the floor. That's just over 55%. 5 of 10 from 3. That's right at 50%. Even I can do that math without looking at the sheet. Rebounding edge to Alabama, 10-8. 5 Arkansas turnovers, 4 for the Crimson Tide. But Alabama has been much better in points off turnovers, leading 8-4 in that category. And scoring, I'll tell you what, Alabama's shown a lot of balance this year, but if you had told me that the leading scorers in the first quarter would be Tamia Scott and Wyatta Jennings, I would wonder how that happened. But so far you're looking at a game where Timmons and Cody have combined for 2, and Scott has 8, Jennings has 6, including that 3 right before the end of the first quarter. Great to see Wyatta, who dealt with an injury, missed the first 7 games, really starting to get into a rhythm. The transfer from Baylor, very talented, a good piece for this team. Hasn't had much of a chance, just game script and also the rhythm of the offense the last few games, but she's starting quarter number 2 out on the floor with Ramsey, Austin, Cody, and Collins. Alabama has possession, and off we go here in the second with Collins getting it on the right wing. Looking down low, no room. Up top to Ace. Ace Austin trying to go off a dribble. Stop, pull up Jay, and she's fouled. Robinson was leaning on her, and Emily Robinson just committed her first personal foul. I am pro Ace Austin getting a lot of free throws. Very good free throw shooter. 88.2% on the year, 30 of 34. The first attempt is perfect. And she's got a lot of fans in the house today. Just a line of kids going nuts after that first make. This time she misses, too strong. And a rebound by Bonnie Dees for Arkansas. She rushes forward, dribbling to her right, trying to take on Ramsey. Dees in traffic, stop, kick. It's Rodriguez for 3 up top. No good off the side. Rebound Jennings, who soars in. Having a heck of a game off the bench. Found Collins, who stops. Bounces outside, gives it up top to Austin. Now in the corner to Ramsey. Back to Austin on the left wing. Back up top to Collins. 15 on the shot clock. She'll back up. Call out instructions. High post feed to Cody. It was high, but Essence collected. Now she'll hand it off to Ace. Ace Austin driving, stopped, lost the basketball, picked up by Arkansas and Lawrence. Found Bonnie Dees, who gets it ahead and stopped by Jennings. Now Dees taking on Cody. Dees had her shot at least partially deflected by Essence Cody. Went for the reverse layup. It was no good. Here comes Alabama, leading 26-14. 8:47 to go here in the second quarter. Cody's got it right wing. Handoff to Austin. To a cutting Cody. Over the top help from Dees. Knocked the pass away. Thought that might be a foul. And then in transition, Arkansas throws it right through the hands of Jones into the hands of Christy Curry. It'll be Alabama basketball with 8:36 to go in the half. Austin, Jennings, Collins check out. Weathers, Scott, and Timmons back in. Thrown to Jess Timmons. Picked up at half court by Bonnie Dees. Give left side to Cody. She'll hand it off to Timmons on the left wing. Now up top to Ramsey. Give right, Cody. Not a ton of action on this possession. Cody will stop because a foul was committed away from the basketball. Looks like Ramsey got grabbed as she was cutting. First foul on Bonnie Dees. Alabama has it underneath. Timmons will trigger. Who's going to get it? It'll be out up top to Weathers. Took too long to develop. Now Carly hands it off to Scott. She'll stop, crossover dribble, step back three, no good. Rebound, Essence Cody. What a tough board. And her putback attempt is no good. But she will head to the line after the personal foul on Arkansas. Jenna Lawrence commits her first personal. And they got Cody at the line. She's just a tick under 69% on the year. Scoreless in this game. And scoreless no more. She makes the first. Second attempt, perfect. Alabama's doubled up Arkansas, 28-14 with 8:09 to go here in the first half. There was a stoppage, I'm not sure why. Now Arkansas will throw it in. Robinson collects, Alabama a little soft full court press. Back to Dees. Crossover dribble, cross-court pass to Clarkson, who gets it down low to Jones. She was cutting, but her shot was way too strong. Backside rebound, Scott. Tamia Scott quickly ahead. Using a Weathers screen, toss to Timmons. Jessica Timmons back to the top of the arc. Now give left side to Scott, looking down low. Instead, it's a high post feed to Weathers. She'll drive and give to Cody on the left block. Cody creating space. Tough shot off the glass. Another 2 for the Tide, and it's 30-14. Alabama has outscored Arkansas 5-0 in this quarter as Dees drives. Dees turnaround, now a give down low to Jones. Layup good. Constant movement by Talia Jones, and that snaps a long run for Alabama. 30-16 Tide. 7:18 to go here in the first half. Timmons up top, give right wing. It's Weathers. Down low to Cody, trying to make some room, but went too far under the backboard. Her shot was ricocheted out to Timmons, who puts up a 3. That's off no good. And a rebound corralled by Lawrence. Quickly ahead, it's Dees, wide open for 3 right side. That was off from the moment she shot it. And a rebound grabbed by Timmons. Boy, the pace remains punishing. Timmons driving with the right hand. Kick out Weathers, swing, left side. It's Scott for 3 again. Nothing but nylon for Tamia. 11 points here in the first half. 33-16 Alabama. Arkansas rushes ahead, as they're wont to do. It's Jones, shot fake. And then a give to a cutting Clarkson, who lost it nearly out of bounds. Got it back, kick out to Lawrence in the corner for 3, too strong. Rebound Weathers for the Tide. Here comes Alabama, 6:16 to go here in the first half. Weathers, give right to Timmons, who's looking. No one's moving. Back to Weathers. Looking for help. Cody will come set a screen. Carly dribbles to her right. Give back to Cody. Uh-oh, they left her open. She'll put up a 3. It was off, no good, but Ramsey got the board. Ramsey down low. Couldn't get the putback to drop. Love the offensive rebounding by the Tide, though. Here comes Arkansas. Dees left side this time. Hand off to Robertson. Looking down low for Clarkson. Couldn't handle the hot pass, and it goes out of bounds with 5:43 left in quarter number 2. 33-16 lead for the Tide as subs enter. Ramsey and Cody check out. Jones is in. Collins is in for Alabama. And Arkansas brought in some people too. Harmony Ware back in the game along with Marin Archer. Collins across half court, picked up by Dees. Tough defender, Bonnie Dees, the Australian. High post feed to Timmons. Jab step, pull up Jay. That was a 2. It was no good. And the rebound is stolen away by Collins. Lawrence had it. Diana said that's mine. She gets it to Scott, who drives. And then the layup is just short. Ooh, that was nifty. But unfortunately, no 2. And now Dees wants to run. Toss, right side, Archer. She'll drive. That shot is way off the mark. But Ware tracked it down and then threw it to Diana Collins for Alabama. Thank you very much. Diana runs in the front court. Give to Scott, then to Weathers. Now to Timmons. What passing? Right corner, it's Collins now. Off a Weathers screen to Scott in the left corner. She'll attack. To Weathers up top. Shot fake. Pass right back to Tamia Scott. Another 3. That one short this time. Rebound Arkansas. 33-16 Alabama. Dees a free run ahead. Then Scott got in her way. Dees turned around, kissed it off the glass. And it's 33-18 with 4.5 to go here in the first half. Hope you're keeping track of all that, folks. A lot going on very, very quickly. Weathers has it up top for Alabama. Left side to Timmons. Jones is trying to get open. She's not available now, and Weathers will come and get it. 10 on the shot clock for Carly Weathers. She'll toss it right side to Scott. Shot clock is 6 to a cutting Weathers. Oh, what a touch pass to Collins in the corner. Creativity, inventiveness, and a 3 for Diana Collins. 36-18. Alabama leads here in the first half. Dees driving for Arkansas. Out to Archer. Left wing 3. Rattles out. No good. Rebound is still loose and stolen by Timmons. Clarkson had it, but Timmons swiped it. Now Jess. 1-on-4. Swing back to Weathers for 3. Too strong. And the rebound is tipped right to Timmons for a reset. With 3.5 to go in the first half. Alabama's not even shooting it all that well in this quarter, but the offensive rebounds are helping them keep this lead. Collins looking for the lob. It's Jones, right blocker. Shot was knocked out of bounds over the top by Lawrence, who did a nice job with the recovery. And Alabama with 3.7 left on the shot clock and 3:19 on the game clock when we return. 36-18, Alabama doubling up the Hogs. Nearing halftime in Coleman Coliseum on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Coming up, folks, we've got the Toyota halftime report with first half stats and scores from around the country, including the SEC. Little teaser for you. Yeah, Florida, South Carolina, close game going to the fourth quarter. We'll tell you about it in the Toyota halftime report, but we still have 3 minutes and 19 seconds of action here in the second quarter. Before we get there, Alabama leads Arkansas 36-18. This was a 15-14 game in the first quarter. Since then, Alabama is on a 21-4 run. That is quick on-air math for you folks. And it's really been sparked by efficient three-point shooting. Yeah, Alabama's not shooting well overall, 13 of 31 from the floor, but 7 of 17 from beyond the arc. Tamia Scott is on a heater. She's got 11 points to lead all scorers in this game. Collins made a big three from the corner. Weathers has been hitting shots. You've got Jennings, who made some buckets in the first quarter. I mean, Alabama is up by 18 when their two leading scorers, Timmons and Cody, have 6 combined points. That tells you how much everybody has stepped up today. When we left you, Alabama had a shot blocked out of bounds with 3.7 on the shot clock, and that's where it sits as the Tide throws it into Cody, who puts up a shot on the right side that drops. Well, Essence has 6 now. It's 38-18 with 3:10 to go in the first half. Jenna Lawrence across half court. Swing to Ware, who spun around Timmons and then had it poked away. Picked up by Jennings, who's back in the game. To Weathers, who gets it cross court to Collins. Collins weaving through traffic out to Weathers on the right wing. Now she'll attack. Stop. No one there. Making space. Weathers, shot blocked. And it will go out of bounds and stay here. Yes. Yes, it will. The officials didn't actually make a decision. They just said it amongst themselves and then gave the ball to Diana Collins. Collins threw it into Timmons, and then it was ricocheted back to Collins, who was standing out of bounds when she caught it. So it'll go back to the Hogs, 38-18 Alabama, 2:45 to go here in the first half. Arkansas running quickly as they do. Ware's got it right side. She'll drive. Stop. Give on the right side to Gallia, who gets it to Ware. Ware driving in. Shot short. Got her own miss and gets the putback on the right block for 2. 38-20 Alabama, 2:22 to go here in the first half. As Danica Gallia is checked in for the first time for Arkansas. Collins gets it to Weathers at the top of the arc. High post to Cody. Cody taking on Gallia. Cody working around her, shot no good. Weathers soars in on the opposite side for two. 40-20. Quickly ahead, it's Jones. Step back two over Jennings goes. 40-22 now. Talea Jones starting to get in the mix for Arkansas. 1:50 left in the half. So Alabama slows it down a little bit. Collins into the front court, now to Weathers. Swing left, it's Timmons. Timmons, give back to Diana Collins. Looking for the lob, found Cody, perfect pass, perfect finish. That's how you draw it up. Great execution, 42-22, a minute and a half to go in the half. Mayberry into the front court, now she'll step back for three. That was short and rattled out. The rebound was knocked out of bounds by Weathers, apparently. He'll stay on this end with 1:24 to go in the half. Jones and Ramsey in, Timmons and Cody out for Alabama. 42-22. Mayberry will throw it in. Found Harmony Ware on the right wing. Jennings all over her. Jennings giving no room. Now Ware spins around. Mid-range jumper will miss, too strong. Rebound Ramsey. Got it on the backside. And now Alabama rushes ahead with Collins. On the left wing. Gave to a cutting Jones after setting a screen. The pass wasn't caught cleanly, but Naomi got it back and then get a little hook shot up that's no good. There's Ramsey on the offensive glass. Another second chance bucket for Alabama. 44-22, 50 seconds to go in the half. Robertson into the front court. Give right side, Jones against Weathers. Talea Jones looking for space, not much there. She'll attack middle, give left side. It's Gallia who's two goes. Jones came to help on the driving Jones. And it's 44-24 with a 4-second differential on the shot and game clock. 26 seconds left in the half. And Collins will dribble and take her time. Diana Collins. 10 on the shot clock, 14 on the game clock. Give to Ramsey, now to Jones. Looking for a cutting Ramsey. Instead, it's cross court. It's Weathers. It's a three. It's off the back iron. Jones got the board out to Collins. Shot fake and then tried to pass it to Weathers. It was knocked out of bounds with 3 1/10 to go until halftime. And Christy Curry says, hey, starters, let's go. Timmons, Cody, Scott all back in. Jones, Ramsey, Jennings all out. 44-24 Alabama, 3.1 left here in quarter number 2. See what they drew up. Quickly into Collins. Right side Timmons, got to shoot now. It's up and it's off the back iron. No good. Couldn't quite get the best look, but if that's my one nit in this first half, I'll take it. Alabama 44, Arkansas 24, and both teams go to the locker room as we get ready for the Toyota halftime report. Alabama up by 20 here at the break. We'll talk about the stats and scores around the country and everything else you might want to know when we return here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. full scene here on Alumni Day. They've got all the alums, former coaches, former players who are in the house lined up on the court and introducing so many, including a few that we've lost over the years here on Alumni Day as we get into the Toyota halftime report here in Tuscaloosa. Alabama 44, Arkansas 24. And before we give you the halftime stats, very quickly, a moment of silence in Tuscaloosa. Thank you. Lee Papasan, who passed away in 2025, honored here on Alumni Day. Into the final, or I should say the halftime stats between these two teams. Alabama 17 of 40 from the floor, just at 42.5%. Arkansas 10 of 30 from the floor. That's a third. Even I can do that math. Alabama 7 of 19 from beyond the arc, just under 37%. Arkansas 3 of 14, barely above 21%. Like no free throws in the first half. Alabama 3 of 4, Arkansas 1 for 2. Rebounding, gigantic edge to the Tide, 28-16. Alabama with 12 boards to 4 for Arkansas. Turnovers, Arkansas with 8, Alabama with 7. Individually for the Tide, Tamia Scott leads the way with 11 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Essence Cody has ramped back up. She's got 8. Diana Collins has 7, 6 for Wyatta Jennings. Carly Weathers has 5, 4 for Alancia Ramsey, 2 for Timmons, 1 for Ace Austin. Only Naomi Jones has played and not yet scored in this ballgame. For Arkansas, the leading scorer, no surprise, is Talia Jones, averaging over 17 points a game. She had 6 in the first half. 5 for Bonnie Dees and 6 rebounds. 4 points for Harmony Ware, 3 for Yvette Mayberry and Maria Anais Rodriguez, 1 point for Emily Robinson. Those are the halftime stats. When we come back, we will update you on all things SEC with our Alabama Power scoreboard updates. That's next here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Alabama. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Well, this is all very wholesome. They just honored all the alums, which I was describing when we went to break, and now all the alums just did a group picture, which you'll see on Alabama women's basketball socials, and now they're all just hugging and catching up and carrying on, and I love that. Halftime here in Tuscaloosa, it's 44-24, Alabama over Arkansas. I'm sure the score is helping the vibe here on Alumni Day, but that's what's happening here. What about what's going on elsewhere? It's time for the Alabama Power scoreboard updates. When you cheer, we cheer. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Ah, yes, the music is back. Jerry Kelly, the legend, knows what he's doing. Let's check out the scores around the SEC. I said it was interesting in Gainesville. That is still true to a point. 4:54 to go in the fourth quarter. South Carolina leads Florida 67-58. Do I think South Carolina's going to lose that game? I do not. But a lot of credit to the Florida Gators and Liv McGill for hanging around against a top 3 team. Fourth quarter in Athens, Georgia. And I'll tell you what, the Dogs, who were down big at the half, have come back to make it a 1-point game against Texas A&M. Aggies lead it 53-52 late stages in Athens. Second quarter in Norman, Oklahoma. Number 8, Oklahoma, having no trouble with Mississippi State in the first half. 47-22, now 48-22, as the score updates live in front of us. First quarter, Texas, the number 2 team in the country, is quickly dispatching of number 15 Ole Miss, 24-12 in the first period in Austin there. Games to come. Number 23 Tennessee is at Auburn today. They're going to tip off in about 13 minutes. Number 5 LSU at number 12 Vanderbilt. That's a good game. 4 Central Time on ESPN. Check it out. And one final today. Kentucky 74, Missouri 52. The Cats 2-0 in league play after beating LSU on Thursday. Missouri starts the SEC 0-2. But of course, the most important score is Alabama 44, Arkansas 24. When we return, we'll go over what to expect in the second half. What adjustments do we want to see from the Crimson Tide? We'll break it all down next here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. The second half is presented by Coca-Cola. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. I appreciate the professionalism of Leah Drury, one of the many alums who's here, who understood that we were coming back on the air. She came over to hug me. But it's always fun on Alumni Day to see so many familiar faces. And I'm sure the alums are thrilled to see Alabama leading Arkansas 44-24 at the half. You know, as I think about what to expect, it was quite clear at the latter stages of the second quarter that Alabama wanted to slow things down. They were much more deliberate on the offensive end and really made a concerted effort to get the lob game going. Down low to Essence Cody, down low to Naomi Jones. I would guess that they try to do that more. Now that you've built up this 20-point cushion, you know, you can be a little bit more methodical and not necessarily sit on the basketball, but you don't want to rush and run yourself out of this big lead. That being said, on the defensive end, you've got to remain sound. You've got to continue to close out because, as we've seen, Arkansas is going to push the pace. That means they can score quickly. So my guess is we see a second half that is much, much closer to what we saw at the latter stages of the first half in terms of the way Alabama wants the offensive rhythm to look. And for Arkansas, I mean, we'll see what adjustments Coach Music likes to make. They didn't get Jones nearly as many touches as I would think your leading scorer would want. She put up 5 shots. Harmony Ware, who came off the bench, put up 8 in the first half. So I think Alabama's probably expecting Arkansas to get Talia Jones a little bit more work. But honestly, Alabama's plan has worked so far. Kind of just keep doing what you've been doing. That does it for the Toyota Halftime Report. Visit your local Toyota dealers or explore SEToyota.com today and take advantage of the deals on our full line of vehicles. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Toyota, let's go places. The place we'll go, the third quarter. Alabama leads Arkansas 44-24. Second half coming up here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Well, both teams are out of a locker room getting ready for the second half. Alabama leads Arkansas 44-24 here at the break. Also a shout out to our friends at Stillman filling in on the band side as we get ready for Christmas break to come to an end. Kind of amazing that the holiday break has been going on this long, but the students restart class on Wednesday. Today's kind of the last day of quiet around Tuscaloosa before everybody starts rolling back in. And we're glad that wherever you are around this city, around the state, around this country, you're listening to the Crimson Tide Sports Network and Alabama women's basketball. Ray Robertson in for Roger Hoover. We've got Jerry Kelly back in the studio. We've got Ethan Carabin cooking on the courtside cam. We've got Jim Carabin to his left, holding everything down courtside. And so far it's been kind of, I'll be honest, kind of like how I thought this would go. I think if Alabama was the better team. You look at it metrically, look at how the season has played out, you watch the film, Alabama's a better team. Arkansas just plays a style that if you get sucked in, you can suddenly look up and the better team can be trailing or in a tight game. Alabama has played their game. There were a few moments in the first quarter where they got kind of, lulled to sleep a little bit into rushing and hurrying. They were much more deliberate and methodical in the second quarter. I think we'll see more of that here in the second half. The Tide will come out with the starters. So too will Arkansas. And the Hogs have the ball to start off the third quarter. And here we go. The Razorbacks throw it into Robinson, who dribbles and kicks out to Clarkson. Long three that rattles home. Ashlyn Clarkson, the 6'3 center, makes a third of her threes on the year. She makes that to make it 44-27. 9:40 to go in the third. Collins to Cody, now swing in front of Christy Curry to Carly Weathers. No cut for Collins. Instead, it's Cody at the top of the arc for three. Essence Cody, very efficient from deep. And there's the answer, 47-27, 9:22 to go here in the third. Mayberry drives and gets it out to Dees, who penetrates. She'll spin around in the lane and miss everything on that short jumper. Maybe a little too hurried there. It'll be tied basketball with 9:13 to go here in the third. Cody now with 11 points, by the way, for Alabama. As Collins brings it ahead. Waves away Essence Cody. Scott will come and collect the pass at the top of the arc. Now a couple dribbles with her left hand. She picked it up, got it back up top to Collins. Swing, right side, it's Timmons for three, and that hit every part of the rim and went down. Jessica Timmons, her first triple of the day, 50-27 Alabama. 8:44 left in the third. Robinson backing down, over to Clarkson in the short corner. Yikes, that three did not look right. Or I should say that long two did not look right. Either way, it wasn't pretty. And now Scott's got the board. She'll rush ahead quickly to Timmons. In traffic, she'll spin around and toss it to Collins, coming into the middle from the left side. Diana handoff right wing now to Scott, who backs up. High post feed to Cody. Where does Essence go? She'll hand it off to Collins. Swing, left wing, it's Weathers. No, the three rattles out. And a rebound by Clarkson. Arkansas rushes ahead with Robinson. Had her pocket picked. Timmons knocked it away, stolen by Collins, and here comes Diana with 8 minutes left here in the third. Couple steps in, kick out to Timmons, cross court, it's Weathers in the right corner. She'll drive baseline, reverse lay, too short, and a rebound by Dees for Arkansas. 50-27 Alabama. Bonnie Dees with the Euro step, and she's fouled. I would have maybe just cleared the way because she was the definition of out of control right there. But it's a foul on Scott. Her second. Harmony Ware in for Arkansas. Robinson's out. And Bonnie Dees is at the line where she is just under 72% on the season. Arkansas about to shoot their third and fourth free throw attempts of the day. The third one is good. One more for Dees. Got them both. 50-29, 7:44 to go in the third. Alabama on the throw-in, got it ahead quickly to Timmons on the right side. Stop, pop, it's Scott. And now down low to Cody, who spun into contact and got the hook shot anyway. 52-29, 7.5 left in the third. The Hogs rush ahead with Ware. Ware drives into the lane. She was bumped. Her shot was sent out of bounds by Cody. I'm guessing the foul's on somebody else with 7:25 to go in the third. Oh, okay. It's on Cody. Sure. It's the first on Essence. Ware nearly 80% from the line this year, but she misses the first. Second attempt, good. 52-30, 7:23 left here in the third quarter. Weathers has it, oh, wide open over to Scott for three in the corner. That is her spot, folks. Don't let Tamia get the ball over there. She'll make you pay. 55-30, 7:06 left in the third. 14 for Tamia Scott. Dees has it. She'll stop at the free throw line. Outside to Clarkson. Couple dribbles taking on Cody. Clarkson, wild shot, no good. Rebound Weathers. Up to Collins, now to Timmons. She'll step back and put up a three. No one was there, and the shot was off the mark. Weathers tried to save it, but instead lost it out of bounds. And with 6:43 to go in the third, it'll be Arkansas ball. Alabama leading 55-30 behind a season-high 14 for Tamia Scott. For Arkansas, Rodriguez is back in. Clarkson out. Alabama brought in Jones for Cody. Ware has it on the right wing for Arkansas. Give to a cutting Rodriguez. Got by Jones. Now double teamed under the basket, and Scott tied her up. Possession arrow favors Alabama. I don't know if everybody knows that. Yeah, a couple players had to hurry down to the other end. 6:31 left in the third. 55-30 Alabama. And the Tide throws it into Collins, who gets over to the bench side and sets the offense. Foul on the screen. This will be on Arkansas. I say Bonnie D's shoved Naomi Jones. That's D's second foul. Weathers will throw it in to Timmons. Handoff right back to Carly Weathers. Ooh, contact on a screen again as Ware tried to run through Jones. And Harmony Ware just committed her first. Well, we've had the foul numbers pick up a little bit here in the third quarter. Throw-in goes to Jones. She'll hand it off to Collins, who backs up for Alabama. Looking down low. It's not there. Give right corner, Weathers. High post feed. This is Timmons. Turnaround Jay at the elbow. Too easy. Jessica Timmons will convert that every time. 57-30. 6 minutes left in the third. Arkansas almost lost it on the inbounds, and then Weathers bumped Mayberry. 6:01 to go here in the third, and that'll be a foul on Carly. Her first. Collins checks out. Ace Austin back in. Much of a delight of the children on the far side. Arkansas throws it into Mayberry, who wiggles around a screen. Toss back up top to Rodriguez, who set the screen. Her three is up and off the iron. And a rebound by Carly Weathers. Quickly to Timmons. Swing to Austin on the left side. And she'll back up and set the offense with 5:43 to go in the third. 57-30 Alabama. Give to Timmons. She'll work around Jones. Swing right back to Ace Austin, top of the arc for three, no good. Rebound Naomi down low, but the putback is short-armed and collected by Arkansas. Dees on the run. Guess what? That's what Arkansas loves to do, but Ace Austin was ready. Now Dees tosses it out to Rodriguez, who penetrates and gets a nice little layup on the right side to make it 57-32. 5:10 to go in the third. Austin into the front court, picked up by Dees. Asking for Weathers to come and get it. Carly does indeed. Then off a Jones screen, she dribbles around and tosses it to a cutting Jones, who's fouled on a shot attempt. Easy little pick and roll action. And the personal foul will send us to a break. Alabama 57, Arkansas 32. The Tide in firm control with 4:57 to go in the third on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Alumni Day here in Tuscaloosa, and Alabama is running away with it against Arkansas in the conference home opener, 57-32, 4:57 to go here in the third quarter. And before we proceed here at Coleman Coliseum, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. Alabama has come out here in the second half and continued to be efficient. 50% from the floor, 50% from three. Leading scorers, well, Tamia Scott's got a season-high 14 on 5 of 8 shooting. She's made 4 threes, 4 of Alabama's 10. Essence Cody, after a quiet first quarter, has been electric since. She's got 13 overall in the game. And beyond that, 7 for Collins, 7 for Timmons, 6 for Jennings, 6 for Weathers. Or I beg your pardon, 5 for Weathers, 4 for Ramsey, and 1 for Austin. I got a little confused because Carly Weathers doesn't have 6 points. She has 6 assists, which is nearing a career high. So 5 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. That is, and 6 rebounds, I beg your pardon. That is a Carly Weathers-esque scoreline if I've ever seen it. Only thing missing is a steal, but plenty of time. When we left you, Naomi Jones was fouled on a shot attempt. She will head to the line for a pair. The foul itself was on Talea Jones. And the first free throw by Naomi is up and good. Just under 58% on the year. That's part of her game she's really worked on. And now every Alabama player who's played has scored. Second attempt, too strong. Rodriguez skies for the rebound and collects, and here comes Arkansas, 58-32 Alabama, 4:51 to go here in the third. Rodriguez give right side to Ware, she'll attack middle, stop, out up top to a new player in the game, Jada Bates. Now she'll toss it to Rodriguez in the right corner, trying to spin around Jones, give to a cutting Mayberry in the middle, off balance layup is off the mark. Iron Unkind and a rebound grab by Jones. Here comes Ace Austin. Ace trying to get it to Jennings, who's back in the game. It was deflected, and Austin got it right back. Now she'll drive and kick. Scott, quick fake. She'll attack middle again. Driving into the lane. Little floater off the glass. No good, but Scott followed her shot and will reset the offensive possession. Up top to Jennings, who dribbles to her left. Give to Ace Austin. Austin, high post. Naomi Jones. He wants to help her. It'll be Scott who comes and get it. 4 on the shot clock. Now she'll drive. It all opened up. Tamia Scott around a little bit of contact, and her layup on the right side is good. 60-32 Alabama over Arkansas. 3:50 to go in the third. Dees trying to penetrate. Stop, turn around. Little floater over Scott is good. 60-40. Whoa, excuse me. 60-34. So Alabama brings it ahead. Jones has it, left side, handoff to Austin. Austin attacking, give to Jones, whose shot on the left side is too strong. It was tipped before Jones could put up a shot. Now Arkansas, after the rebound, rushes forward with Dees. Dees, stop, turn around Jay again. This time it's too short. That's out of bounds. And with 3:15 to go in the third, it'll be tied basketball with Alabama leading 60-34. Jones out, Cody in. Ramsey, Austin, Scott, Cody, Jennings, your 5 for Alabama. And Austin's running the offense, as she typically does when she comes in the game. Off a Cody screen, swing right side, it's Scott looking down low. Ramsey evacuates and goes out to the corner. Now Scott backs up. Looking high post for Cody. Essence has it. Take handoff to Ramsey. 5 on the shot clock. Cody trying to get it to Ramsey. It was deflected to Ace Austin, who puts up a desperate heave that's missed, and then Ramsey got a shot at it. She missed, and the rebound was knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Arkansas. Not the cleanest possession, but you did have a couple cracks at it. 2:41 to go in the third. 60-34 Alabama. Mayberry, running point. Over to her left. Picked up by Ramsey. Now give in the corner. This is Jada Bates. Bates, stop, give. Right side Mayberry fighting through Austin. Shot up, no good. Rebound loose and picked up by Scott. Had to fight for that one kind of off the head of Rodriguez, and now Tamia Scott gets it across half court and hands it to Ace Austin. Austin right back to Scott, looking down low for Cody, but it was tipped and stolen by Rodriguez. Maybe tried to force that a little too much. 2:05 to go in the third. Ware controlling possession for Arkansas now. Off of Rodriguez screen. She'll step back and put up a three. Off the side. Off the mark. Rebound Dees and no board for Arkansas. Now Bates has it. She'll attack from the left side. Showed off some really good athleticism there and got fouled on the shot attempt with 1:51 to go in the third. You got Jones and Gallia in for Arkansas. Alabama brings back Collins and Weathers. Austin and Scott exit. And 2 free throws upcoming for Jada Bates, who this year is 3 for 6. First attempt is off. Too strong. Second effort is short. That's how it always goes, isn't it? Rebound Alabama. Picked up by Ramsey after an 0 for 2 trip by Bates, and here comes Collins. Ooh, nifty dribbling as she gets around Cody. Then lost the handle, then got it back. 1:36 to go here in the quarter. 60-34 Alabama. Give to Jennings, who gets it. Opposite side to Cody. Her shot's up, no good, but she's fouled. And Essence will head to the line after a nifty little dish between 3 Arkansas defenders by Wyatta Jennings. Now you've got Cody, who's 2 for 2 at the free throw line here today, standing in with 1:31 to go in the third quarter. First effort finds its way home. Another perfect trip. Essence 4 for 4. (62-34). Christy Curry was asking for pressure as Arkansas inbounds the basketball with Ware. Now she'll drive against Cody. Oh, wow. Cody poked it out of the hand of Ware. So it was last touched by Essence, but that's quick hands by Alabama's post player. Mayberry will throw it in for Arkansas. Quickly into Jones. Around a screen, now she'll pull up left side for 3. Too strong, and backside a foul was called. That's 5 team fouls on Alabama, so Jada Bates will go to the line after she was pushed by Alancia Ramsey, sources say. Bates just went 0 for 2 on a free throw trip. She makes the first of 2 with 1:17 to go here in the third. Second attempt is short. Rebound Essence Cody. 62-35 Alabama. Still 1 quarter to go. Don't want to give Arkansas any hope at the tail end of the third. Collins kicks Jennings right side. She'll drive. What a take. Wyatta Jennings with the left hand. That was nice. 64-35. Under a minute to go here in the third. 8 points for Jennings. Mayberry working around Gallia. Now she'll toss it over to Ware. Harmony Ware, step back. Nothing there. She'll give it over to Mayberry, who drives with the right side. Put up a wild shot that was no good. Rebound Cody. And a quick flip to Collins, who runs. Looking for the old quick shot. It's Weathers from the corner, and Alabama has exploded. A 32-point lead. 67-35. There is some game and shot clock differential as Jones drives and is fouled with 24.6 to go in the third. It was the old 2 for 1. Couldn't have worked out better. Weathers hit the 3. So get this line for Carly Weathers. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Pretty good. The foul was on Jennings as Jones misses the first free throw. Talia Jones, over 82% on the year, missed the first. She made the second. Trying to use my powers for good 67-36. Shot clock off. Diana Collins will dribble it with under 20 seconds to go in the quarter across half court. With 12, with 11. Still Collins with 10. With 9, up top to Cody. Now high post Ramsey with 7. With 6, with 5. Looking around with 4. Give right back to Diana with 3. With 2, you're going to have to do it yourself, Diana. Long 3 is up and off the side. No good. So Alabama didn't quite the look they wanted, but they've seen 3 excellent quarters go by here in Tuscaloosa. Off to the 4th, Alabama 67, Arkansas 36 here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Always fun. And the women are up 67-36 on Arkansas as we go to the 4th quarter. Let's take a look at some of the stats. Alabama continues to shoot it well, if not amazing. But, I mean, look, 25 of 58 from the floor. That's over 43%. They've made 11 threes. They've been hitting them in the big times, in the big moments. And what I love, the stat that I'm sure Christy Curry is going to be all over, owning the glass. 41-26, the rebounding edge for Alabama over Arkansas. Scoring-wise, you got Tamia Scott leading the way with 16. That's the season high. Essence Cody with 15. You've got 8 points for Wyatta Jennings, her season high. And Carly Weathers, again, putting up a Carly Weathers-esque line. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. It's good stuff. 7 for Timmons. She's got 5 boards as well. 4 for Ramsey. 1 point apiece for Austin and Naomi Jones. Your 5 on the floor to start the 4th. Timmons, Collins, Austin, Ramsey, and Cody. They'll go to work on defense as Arkansas throws it in to Yvette Mayberry, who starts the 67-36 Alabama. Mayberry doing a lot of dribbling. She'll toss it right side to Talia Jones, who didn't have an open look. Now she'll get a screen. Jones back to the top of the arc. Swing right side. It's Mayberry. Long 3. No good. Too much offensive rebound. Fought for and won by Austin. Look at the freshman showing a little toughness. Now she dribbles into the front court. Waved off a Cody screen. Ace Austin still has the basketball, taking on Harmony Ware. Wanted the matchup. Shot was up. It was blocked by Ware. Rebounded by Arkansas. 9:15 to go in the game. Mayberry, left side. It's Bates. Jada Bates will attack. Oh, wow. That's a nice take by Jada Bates. That was impressive athleticism by a young lady who didn't really play at all in the first half. 67-38. Minute into the fourth quarter, Alabama still firmly in command. Austin has it left side. Up top to Ramsey. Hand off on the right wing now after a couple dribbles to Timmons. She'll back up, take a breath, and swing left side. It's Austin. She'll put up a three. No good. But the rebound was dropped by Galia, and now Galia and Cody are fighting for it. In essence, had won the battle, but a kick ball is called. Nice job by Ace Austin. Bates was a little loose on that crossover dribble. Austin saw a window, put her hands right in there, and the possession arrow favors the Tide with 8:20 to go in the game. 67-38, Alabama leads Arkansas. Austin into the front court. Dribble left, now up top to Ramsey. Looking down low, lob's not there. She'll hand it off to Timmons on the right wing. Jess Timmons around a screen. Stop at the free throw line. Give to Austin left side. Around Timmons now with 10 on the shot clock. Ace kick. It's Collins on the left wing. She'll drive, put up a floater. No good. Galia with the board for Arkansas. And the Razorbacks have possession with 7:50 to go. 67-38. Alabama leads. Ware into the lane, and her shot is blocked, but a foul was called prior. It's on Timmons, which is number 1 for her. Foul trouble not really a thing for either teams. The only one, I should say for either team, the only one in some trouble is Tamia Scott with her 3. First effort by Harmony Ware is no good. Now 1 for 3 on the day. One more for Ware. Got it. 67-39. 7:43 left. Alabama wants to close this out right. Don't want to let Arkansas creep closer. All likelihood Alabama's going to win as Timmons tosses it left to Collins, who hits for 3. Nice little response. 70-39 Alabama. 7:27 left. 10 points for Collins. Ware on the right side in front of her head coach, Kelsey Music. Dribbling back to the middle. Tried to stiff arm Timmons, instead got it out to Jones. She'll drive and kick. It's Bates in the corner for 3. Short, rebound Ramsey. It's been an interesting battle here in the second half. Won by Ramsey that time, who got it ahead to Austin. Austin navigating. Over to Ramsey, now swing right side. Collins, it was almost a walk. Now she dribbles around. Drives to the middle, stop, look. No one's there. Now Collins will create some space. Up and under layup, just short. And the rebound is tipped out, and a foul is called on that exchange. It's a foul on Collins, her first. As Ramsey and Cody check out. Our first time seeing Lourdes da Silva Costa here today. She's in along with Naomi Jones. 70-39 Alabama, 6:45 left here in Coleman Coliseum. Well, Robinson bringing it up. Had to hurry to get across half court against the defensive Austin. But now Bates has it on the left wing. Drive middle, stop, pull up at the free throw line is good. Jada Bates makes the jumper, 70-41 as Austin runs the offense. Kelly Curry makes the call from the bench as Jones has it up top. Feed down low to Silva Costa on the lob and the finish. 72-41 Alabama, 6:10 left. Back to Emily Robinson, who gets it across half court. Give right side to Harmony Ware, who's played a lot today. She'll get around a screen and pull up from the elbow and hit. 72-43, under 6 minutes to go. Timmons has it on the left side. Up top to Jones. They're going to try the lob again to Silva Costa. She couldn't handle it this time, and it goes out of bounds. With 5:45 left here in the ball game. Christy Curry is called a timeout. Alabama still in firm command. 72-43 your score. We'll step aside for just a moment here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. And now with 5:45 to go here in Coleman, the Tide is close to locking up, if not already virtually locking up, the first conference win of the year. It's 72-43 Alabama over Arkansas. And it's been an impressive day of balanced scoring. I keep reading the stats because they keep impressing me. Tamia Scott with 16 points to lead the way for everybody on the floor. That's her season high. Essence Cody with 15. 10 for Diana Collins and 5 assists. Carly Weathers, 8, 6, and 6 in her game. 8 for Wyatta Jennings. 7 for Jessica Timmons with 5 boards. 4 points for Ramsey. 2 points for De Silva Costa. A bucket, or I should say 1 point, on a free throw for Jones and Austin for the Tide. The thing we haven't really talked about, Alabama's done a great job defensively limiting Talia Jones. This is a young lady who averages 17.8 points a game, had 24 against Vanderbilt in the conference opener. 24 points. Jones today has 7 on 3 of 6 shooting. So not only is Alabama not letting her score, they're not letting her shoot. That's in 28 minutes of action. It's really, really good stuff by the Crimson Tide. Arkansas is led by Bonnie Dees, who's got 9 points, 8 rebounds. Harmony Ware has 8 for the Hogs. As they come out of a timeout, Arkansas has Jones, Robinson, Ware, Jada Bates, who's been kind of a breath of fresh air for Arkansas off the bench. She's on the floor along with Clarkson. Alabama goes with Collins, Timmons, Austin, De Silva Costa, and Naomi Jones. Arkansas throws it in. Here comes Talia Jones across half court. Picked up by Timmons. Now give left side to Robinson. Over to Bates in the left corner. She'll get back to the top of the arc and try and attack with the right hand. And her shot is stuffed by Naomi Jones. Naomi Jones said, I have had enough of you. You are not getting another bucket on this right side. And it'll be Arkansas ball with 15 on the shot clock. Quick throw in to Jones, who hits it off the left elbow, or you should say the left block, for 2. It's 72-45. 5:20 left in this ball game. Arkansas going with a little extended 2-3 zone as Austin brings it in. Interesting time for a change. High post feed to De Silva Costa, who then threw it into traffic, and it was tipped and taken by Robinson. Long pass to Ware. Looking down low, it's Clarkson against De Silva Costa. Turnaround shot too much. Rebound to Alabama with 5 minutes to go. 72-45 Crimson Tide. Austin around a screen. Give, right wing. Timmons had a 3. Instead she'll drive and take the much easier 2 that finds its way home. 74-45. 4:45 to go. Arkansas rushes quickly to Ware on the right wing. She'll drive baseline. Pushed out Timmons, and that is an easy call. Offensive foul on Harmony Ware, who made some space, wicked press tour style, with that elbow. And a timeout on the floor with 4:42 to go. Alabama 74, Arkansas 45. The Tide looking to finish strong and grab conference win number 1 when we return here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. catch the Regions postgame show with head coach Christy Curry. We'll have final stats, live player interviews, and more. And don't forget, get your University of Alabama Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card today. So far, I mean, look, we have 4:42 left. This has been kind of the game that we anticipated. Alabama 74, Arkansas 45. Arkansas has some scorers, but Alabama's defense, even though it struggled against South Carolina on Thursday, has been widely suffocating this year. And Arkansas just has not been able to hit the shots you have to against the Crimson Tide. I have seen a team with a short memory. I have seen a team that did not get bogged down by the fact that Arkansas, or I should say that South Carolina, smashed you in the second half in your last time out. I've seen a team that did what Coach Curry said, flushed it, came out, and showed some real energy. And it's come from everywhere. I mean, everyone who has played has scored in this basketball game for Alabama. The same cannot be said for Arkansas. A lot of their scorers have had quiet days. And now the Tide will throw it in with Da Silva Costa, Austin, Collins, Jennings, and Jones on the floor. The throw-in goes to Ace Austin. Quickly ahead to Lourdes Da Silva Costa, the freshman. Gets into the front court. 74-45, 4.5 left. Alabama gets ready to win game number 15 this year. Over to Jennings on the right wing. Beautiful lob to Jones, but she was a little too far under the basket. Shot was off the bottom of the backboard. And a rebound by Arkansas as they rush ahead. Ware to Robinson. First open look she's had at the top of the arc today, and she hits. Only 4 points for Emily Robinson, who averages nearly 9. It's 74-48 after that three by Arkansas. 4 minutes left. Over to Jennings, looking around. Back to Ace Austin on the left wing. Right back to Jennings. Right back to Austin. Right back to Jennings on the right side. So Wyatta and Ace. Over to Ace Austin left side. She'll drive. Stop. Pull up 2. Kind of off the back of the iron. And the rebound is lost out of bounds. Last touched by Jada Bates for Arkansas. Ace Austin will throw it in from right in front of all the fans on our side, the near side. She'll find Collins. It's around to Jones' screen, and a foul called on Clarkson, who stuck a little too close to Diana with 3:38 to go in the game. Joy Igbuna enters the game for the first time. Naomi Jones exits. 3:36 left, 74-48, Crimson Tide. Throw-in goes to Austin after the foul on Clarkson, her second. Now right side to Collins, high post to Silva Costa, looking down low for Igbuna. It wasn't there, swing left corner, it's Austin. She'll attack, 4 on the shot clock. Stop, jumper, no. Rebound is tipped and taken by Ware, who's fouled by Austin, who came over late to help. That's the first foul on Ace. Unfortunately, kind of a poor shooting day for Ace Austin, 0 for 6 from the floor. You won't see that very much. But she steals the inbounds, and that's how you energize things a bit. Just swiped it from Emily Robinson, and now Ace Austin backs up. See the reverse announcer's jinx as Ace runs the offense with Alabama leading 74-48. Toss left to Da Silva Costa, handoff back to Ace Austin around an Igbuna screen. Now Collins has the basketball with 8 on the shot clock. High post, it's Igbuna with 6, with 4, with 3. Da Silva Costa, step back 3. She's hit that before. She won't this time. That didn't hit the rim, and the shot clock expires with 2:45 to go, 74-48. And in comes Tiana Chambers for Diana Collins. Arkansas throws it in to Marin Archer as the Hogs bring in some folks too. Christina Sanchez Quiera is in as well. Harmony Ware has on the right wing. 2.5 to go, 74-48. Ware on a tough screen, gets around it. Jumper too strong. And a rebound corralled by Igbuna, who collided with Da Silva Costa. Ace Austin running the offense with 2:15 to go. Off an Igbuna screen, toss right, it's Jennings. She'll penetrate and kick. It's Da Silva Costa in the corner. Too much on the 3. Backside rebound Bates for Arkansas with 2:05 to go. 74-48 Alabama. Jada Bates showing that athleticism. She'll drive and kick to Archer. Gets back to the middle. Almost walked. Over to Sanchez, who will drive. Shot too much. And the rebound's knocked out of bounds by Egbuna with 1:54 to go. Clarkson out. Galia in. For Arkansas, that is. Archer will trigger with 1:54 left. You're running out of time. Got in quickly to Ware. Ware against Jennings. Waiata poked it away right to Galia for Arkansas. She'll work around Egbuna. Stop, kick, Bates. Now swing over left side. Archer for three. No good. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds again by the Tide with 1:42 left. Arkansas throws it in to Bates, deep in the right corner in front of their bench. She'll drive baseline and put up a hopeful shot that's no good. Sanchez got the board, but she had it knocked away. And finally, Alabama ends that possession with Austin rushing forward. Round Egbuna, she'll stop and give it to Jennings on the right side. Egbuna was begging for it. She gets the feed on the right block. Now she'll turn around. Her shot was deflected by Galia and then knocked out of bounds. It'll be Arkansas basketball. All right, 1:15 to go. 74-48 Alabama. There's Ware on the right wing. Pass Galia, who comes and sets another screen. Now Ware backs up, looking to feed Galia. Galia backing in. Help comes from Austin. Galia's in trouble, and that is a foul on Ace Austin with 59.3 to go. Just a reminder, we got the Regions post-game show coming up. It's going to be a victorious one. Alabama's going to win this game. 74-48 your score. Under a minute to go. Throw-in goes to Bates. Jab step, step back three. It was a rainbow shot that misses, and Ace Austin skied for the board. And she will run the offense, probably Alabama's final possession, at least where they try and score. Austin will drive, stop, kick to Silva Costa. Left corner three is perfect. That is how you do it. Signed, sealed, delivered. Lourdes makes it 77-48 with 35 seconds to go. Archer trying to drive, kick to Galia. Now handoff right side to Bates. Bates maneuvering. No one open. Over to Archer in front of the bench for Arkansas. She had it poked away. De Silva Costa picked it up. Arkansas is trapping her, and Lourdes throws it ahead to Waiata. And Jennings will dribble it out. As the final 10 seconds tick off, Alabama absolutely responds the right way. A dominant victory in conference play here at home, 77-48 over Arkansas to get back on the right track. Behind basically everybody that entered the game, the Tide takes down Arkansas by 29, dominates on the glass, knocks down 13 threes, and moves to 15-1 overall and 1-1 in SEC play. Coming up next, we'll have the Regions postgame show and head coach Christy Curry. That's after this here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. swing, right side. It's Timmons for three, and that hit every part of the rim and went down. Jessica Timmons, her first triple of the day, 50-27 Alabama. And that was part of a day where Alabama did just about everything right that you could on the offensive side. We'll go over the final stats in just a moment, but it was a complete day, a resounding day, and a day with a lot of people getting involved on the scoring end. 77-48, the final score. This is the Regions post-game show here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. Get your University of Alabama Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card today. And we start off with our conversation with Alabama head coach Christy Curry. It's presented by Ford, and Coach, there's a lot that we can talk about in this matchup. I want to start with Tamia Scott, who's been close to a breakout game a lot this year. But what finally clicked with her as she put together a 16-point outing?
I just thought she was aggressive. I thought she did a really nice job of coming out and letting the game come to her. And I'm just so happy for her because I see it all the time in practice. She's so coachable. She works so hard. And she's just been right there, and so it's really good to see her have that. But I love the 5 rebounds. I think that's how much last time I looked. She's got to rebound the ball for us, too. So I thought she just impacted us in so many ways tonight and was fearless, and I'm really proud of her.
Another breakout game, Wyatta Jennings. This was a one-point game at one point in the first quarter. You closed on a 10-0 run. She knocked down a couple big shots. How great was it to see her truly impact this game off the bench?
Well, I think there's one thing. We've got to go to our bench more. We've got to get more folks involved. I think it's really important, and it's something that we've got to. And I thought they really came in and gave us some energy when we needed it most. And it wasn't just always the points. It was, the defensive intensity, the hustle plays, and that led to some easy baskets for us. So it was a great team effort. I thought our bench was outstanding. And as well as I do, in SEC play, benches matter. And we weren't very productive at South Carolina, and we probably needed to go to them more.
Coach, we talked after the South Carolina game. We talked in the pregame interview before this game about the response that you wanted to see after the way that game in Columbia went. How much did this team just pass the test with what they put out on the floor today?
Well, I think the response was pretty evident. It was with great character and energy, and I'm so proud of them. I do want to say this, what an amazing crowd, and thank you to the Stillman Band for showing up for us today. They are big time, and it says a lot about those students to come over and do this for us, and it means the world to us to have a band in the stands. So thank you to Stillman and our amazing crowd. What a great crowd on Alumni Day. It's great to have Coach Moody and Miss Sandra in the house, and so many former players, and just what a great day.
Well, I know you're hoping for a similar crowd against Kentucky on Thursday. I'm sure you're just now starting to get into the weeds with that matchup, but they just pulled off a big win at LSU a few nights ago. They're a good team. What do you want the focus to be leading up to that matchup on Thursday?
We're just going to have to play exceptional. The margin for error, we cannot make mistakes, and we've got to make shots, and I think the biggest part of it is they've got great size, so we've got to defend from the interior out, guard the 3 ball. It's a great opportunity for us, and I can't wait to get home and watch the Missouri-Kentucky game because we play both of them back-to-back. So excited to get to the kitchen table here in a few minutes and keep going to work.
No rest. Congratulations on the win, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Roll Tide.
That is the great Christy Curry, Alabama head coach, after a really fun win tonight in Tuscaloosa, 77-48 over Arkansas. Our conversation is presented by Ford. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150. Proud sponsor of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Greatness starts here at your local Ford dealer. When we come back, we will wrap up this whole shebang, give you the final stats and scores from around the SEC. Did Florida do it? No. But was it close? Yes. We'll tell you that and more as we wrap up the Regions postgame show here on the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield. Weathers has it. Oh, wide open over to Scott for three in the corner. That is her spot, folks. Don't let Tamia get the ball over there. She'll make you pay. Collins kicks Jennings right side. She'll drive. What a take. Why out to Jennings with the left hand. All part of a day where Alabama did what they do. I mean, a big-time win. Domination over Arkansas, 77-48. The tie moves to 15-1 overall, 1-1 in SEC play. Arkansas drops to 11-6 overall, 0-2 in the Southeastern Conference. This is the Regions post-game show, and we start, as we always do, with the final stats. Alabama, 29 of 72 from the floor, over 40% by just a hair. Arkansas, 18 of 57 from the floor. Alabama took 15 more shots than the Razorbacks, but tied 13 of 32 from three-point range. Arkansas 5 of 23 from beyond the arc. Alabama 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Arkansas 7 of 14 from the stripe. Tied out rebounded Arkansas 48-37 and had a 16-9 offensive rebounding advantage. Individually, here we go, folks. Tamia Scott was 16 and 5, 15 points for Essence Cody, 10 for Diana Collins. She also had 5 assists, 9 points, 5 rebounds for Jessica Timmons, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists for Carly Weathers, 8 points, 3 rebounds for Waiata Jennings, 5 points for Lourdes da Silva Costa, 4 points, 7 rebounds for Alancia Ramsey. I love this. 1 point, 6 rebounds for Naomi Jones. That is the good stuff, folks. 1 point, 4 rebounds for Ace Austin. On a tough shooting day, still made some big-time plays. And Joy Egbuna played and did not score. She did collect a rebound. Tiana Chambers played and did not score as well. Arkansas did not have a single player in double figures. 9 points for Talia Jones, 9 for Bonnie Dees, along with 8 rebounds. 8 points for Harmony Ware, 5 points for Maria Anais Rodriguez, 4 for Emily Robinson, 5 for Jada Bates, 3 for Ashlyn Clarkson, 3 for Yvette Mayberry, 2 for Galia and Archer. Jenna Lawrence and Christina Sanchez played and did not score. Jenna Lawrence not scoring is stunning. That's a young lady who averages double figures, and she took 2 shots today. So Alabama really did a great job locking up a lot of the studs for Arkansas and winning this one 77-48. That is one aspect of the Southeastern Conference today, but what about everybody else? It's time for the Alabama Power Scoreboard Update presented by, you guessed it, Alabama Power. When you cheer, we cheer. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Alabama Crimson Tide. So, I teased it at the half. I said Florida was hanging around with South Carolina. Could they hang in and pull off the upset? Of course not. South Carolina wins in Gainesville 74-63. The Gamecocks remain a wagon. They're 15-1 on the season, 2-0 in SEC play. Coach Curry mentioned Kentucky, Missouri, the final there. The Wildcats win at 74-52. I personally can't wait to break into the film on this Kentucky team ahead of that matchup coming up on Thursday. That is a big test for Alabama, and it's going to show, I think, a lot of where this team fits in the landscape of the SEC. We mentioned the comeback in Athens. It went to overtime, and Georgia did defeat Texas A&M 64-56. Oklahoma dispatches Mississippi State with ease, 95-47. Currently underway in the fourth quarter on ESPN2. Hurry to your TVs, folks. Texas leads Ole Miss 66-60. Great battle in Austin. Halftime in Auburn. Tennessee leads the Tigers 41-26. And despite what most Alabama fans would want, someone does have to win that game. In 6 minutes, tip-off will occur in Nashville, Tennessee, as number 5 LSU takes on number 12 Vanderbilt. And finally, the most important score, Alabama 77, Arkansas 48 here in Tuscaloosa. I think if you're Alabama, Coach Curry mentioned the response was evident. Couldn't agree more. Everything that I wanted to see from this team after being there in Columbia and watching how South Carolina was able to just kind of semi-easily disrupt the plans of the Crimson Tide, that's the kind of game that can beat you twice if you're not mentally strong, and that's not what we saw from this Alabama team today. They came out, they set the tone. Arkansas hung around a little bit in the first quarter, and it was almost like Alabama said, what are we doing? We are not messing around with these people. Let's just go home and enjoy our Sunday, and that's what they did. They dominated from the tail end of the first quarter all the way until the very end. Very impressive win. Very impressive win. But what's to come will, again, be the thing that tells us where Alabama fits in. Kentucky, a few nights ago, just went to Baton Rouge and gave LSU its first loss of the year on a last-second bucket. They just destroyed Missouri in Lexington. Coach Brooks has done a great job with that program in a very short amount of time. Kentucky is that good. They will probably, I would almost say lock it up, be in the top 10 when the poll comes out tomorrow. Alabama can show that they belong in that conversation as well with a good performance on Thursday. A lot to do in practice before then, but that is a matchup that is, I think, really going to be the standard bearer about what kind of year this can be for the Crimson Tide, and another one of those matchups that will show you what you have before you really, really get into the meat and potatoes of SEC play. That'll wrap it up for us here on the Regions postgame show. A reminder to get your University of Alabama Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card today. And yes, indeed, that does wrap up the Regions postgame show, and that'll do it for us from here in Coleman Coliseum, where your final score is Alabama 77, Arkansas 48. Again, women's basketball is back in action in Tuscaloosa against Kentucky on Thursday, January 8th. That game will tip off at 6 p.m. Central. 5:45 is the airtime. Until next time, for the legend and our friend Jerry Kelly back in the studio, for Ethan Carabin cooking on the Courtside cam, for Crimson Tide Sports Network Marketing VP and GM Jim Carabin, who was here the whole game as well, who was really fun to make eye contact with throughout the game, and everybody with the Crimson Tide Sports Network. I'm Gray Robertson saying so long after Alabama takes down Arkansas and moves to 15-1.